We arrive at the Grand Island Airport, and 2 hours later, we're headed out to hunt.
Dave spent the first couple of days in the ground blind, and when that wasn't working out, we knew we had to cover some ground.
And you know what that means, spot and stalk.
This country is made for spot and stalk, with rolling hills and canyons that the deer like to bed on the side of. And if you get the wind just right, you can sneak up to 20 or 30 yards. So here we go on my second day of spot and stalk. I had a feeling today would be a good day.
It is right in the bottom, right by that. There's a little bowl there, and there's a brush pile, and he's right up behind that brush pile.
Oh yeah, he looks good. So I throw on my Tenzing pack and grab my bow. Now, Angie Denny is behind the camera on this hunt, and I gotta say, she did an awesome job.
Good looking deer. I think, like we originally said, we need to go back up towards the truck and then come down the cedar draw here. So we'll keep us out of sight, and that wind, the wind's right, it should be in our favor the whole time.
Alright.
Go up, let's go back up close to the truck, drop our packs, because we won't need them on this one.
So you want to go down one of the chutes here?
Yeah, yep.
But there's a whole lot of ground between the buck and us. We would have to move quick. We wait until the buck has his head behind a cedar, and then we make our move.
Let's go.
We're only 30 yards from the buck, but we're pinned down. Angie and I waited out until Scott gives us the all clear sign. With a 30-mile-an-hour crosswind, I move to my left and do my best to settle my 50-yard pin. Now, I'm really proud of this shot, and I've had a lot of people ask me, where did I aim? Well, I aimed 6 inches to the right, and the wind took my arrow right to the boiler room. Well, that was a fun afternoon right there. You know, although I prefer a spot and stalks are so much more fun, and they're so much more interesting than a blind hunt, but it's so hard to get that good rock steady tripod footage.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're just turning and burning, you know, running and gunning, going through the brush, trying to get a shot.
From the angle that we took in on that buck, we were as close as we were going to get without them coming to us.
Talk about exciting. And I'll tell you how it came about, because this is just funny. I came to camp thinking I was going to blind hunt, and I've got a 20-yard pin and a 30-yard pin. And when we come in today for lunch, you know, we have this great home-cooked meal, and then everybody kind of takes a nap. But Scott says, you can't take a nap, go set you a 40, 50-yard pin. So I go out there and I'm shooting, and we just set my 40, 50, 60-yard pin today, and then 15 minutes later, I used that 50-yard pin.
And drilled him. Yeah. Absolutely drilled him. I was so hoping we'd get to go on the left side of that tree, because it was blocking the wind for you, so you could hold.
Yeah.
The other side where I was getting hammered, I'm just like, please let us have the other side, you know. And when he come over, I'm just like, thank you. It worked out good.
just a fun hunt.
It's very exhilarating when it comes together. It's awesome. Oh man, I was pumped.
It was great.